Okay, greetings YouTube land, and welcome back to, oops, I forgot it's supposed to be an ASMR video. Welcome back to another showcase video. I wonder if I should, I don't know, bring the microphone closer, but you know, I guess it's kind of like ASMR video, well, an ASMR video, but like softly spoken. Okay, so maybe not so much of a whisper. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna do a skins showcase, okay, of the skins I've collected. Most of them I bought with crown points, or they came in chests, the crown crates, and two of them, like, are the ones that I earned. But anyways, I'm going to be using, I guess I would do an overview of my characters. That was Celeste, that's my crafter, my Necromancer Clax. And as you can see, that's the latest skin I have. And I am using the, what red was it called? I think it's called Scintillating Scarlet, that red. My newest character, Felgar Storm Fury, which I haven't gotten far with him, and Archmage Felgar, Nemet, Ariadne, Mazoga the Large, Batrax, loves to eat, and maybe even cook, but really my crafter's this person here, and that's my healer. Phaedriel, but I'm gonna be using Clax, the Malign, my Necromancer. I like this new setup, layout in the display screen. It's kind of a little bit at the angle they pulled forward or pushed back the pet right here and your mount. Before, they used to pretty much be like on the same line, same level, or same line as your character, so they were like much bigger, but I like it like this now. Okay, so where's a good place for me to be? Should I go there? I'll go to Telgallen. I'll go to Telgallen and just outside. Alright, great. What I'll do is maybe I'll take the personality off. That's a commander personality, but I'll turn the personalities off for now for this showcase. Okay, and I'll use the Nordic bath towel. And for skins, okay, we'll go down the line here. So this, should I even keep the tattoos on? I'll turn them off. There we go. Okay, so this one is an Arctic Rime skin. I believe I got this, it was either through a crate or I purchased it through the Crown store. I can't remember. But this is an okay one. I found the shipwreck locked in ice. The crew were all frozen and frostbitten, and I thought they were dead until they rose, frost-crusted and icy, and picked up their weapons. Alfreda of Dawnstar. Okay, now this one, I believe I got this one from a crate. Okay, this is Blood Drained Thrall, and let's see here. Okay, that's better. Here we go. This is a pretty cool one, I think. I like this one a lot. See all the veins? Are you the thrall of a vampire? Would you like to show the truth of that to the world? Okay, you the thrall of a vampire. Would you like to show the truth of that to the world? Now you can. So, there we go. Next one, this one I bought, and in fact, this one, the Bloodforged skin, they have this one still available in stores, and it's probably one that's been there the longest. Oh, where is it? Right here. This one is cool as well. And again, you know, it's like 1,200 crowns to get. So it's not like anything you have to earn to get it, just like the other two. Blood, Nerncrux, iron, combined with the unholy rites of the Reachmen at the Bloodroot Forge. The result is a clinker-cracked, glowing hot skin like no other, the Blood Forged. So, I like that. Very cool skin. Crystal Frost. This one I believe I earned through doing, I think they were called Deep Winter Writs. And you have to collect, I think, 12 of them. 12 of the writs, which were not hard at all. And then you put them together and you combine them and you get this Crystal Frost skin. See, you look like Iceman. I really like this one. This is great for like a warden, like an ice warden. The Crystal Frost skin is a cosmetic alteration spell that gives a mortal the appearance of a Frost Atronach. Why would a mortal want to look like a Frost Atronach? Don't ask me. I don't even like putting on makeup. Gabriel Benel from the Mages Guild. Okay. Now this one is the one I recently earned from yesterday. The Dagon's Viscerant. I absolutely love this one. Another one of my favorite skins, along with, so far it's like Crystal Frost and Dagon's Viscerant, probably some of my favorites. You'd give anything to Mehrunes Dagon, offerings of destruction, of blood, even your life. Already you've earned the crimson firebrand of his viscerance after feeding your epidermis to him, hit or bit by bit. Your devotion is bared to all. Glory to Dagon. Look at that. Great, great looking skin. And one of my favorites for two reasons. Not only does it look really cool, but because I actually earned it. It's not one that you can just buy or just easily come across. You actually have to work for it. Doing a veteran dungeon, and it was the latest veteran dungeon, the Cauldron. So take a good look at these, because I guess some of them can look the same. I think my friend Mike mistaken this one with this one, Ebony Epidermis, and we'll come to Ebony Epidermis later, and you'll see the differences. This one is dead water scale. This one I got from a Crown Crate. Not to be overly critical, but in my opinion, the shattery scale skin of the Dead Waters is entirely too austere. Though it is, I admit, simple and elegant, says Zukas. And as you can see, it's like I have snake skin, lizard skin. It's iridescent too, so I really like that. Okay, Deadlands Brand. This one also I got from a crate. And if you see ones where it looks like they have like some branding or tattoo on them, that's part of the skin. So there are certain skins where you can overlap the skin with tattoos, but it seems like a lot of them are not like that, but there's like a rare few that you can, but we're not going to go through which ones. It will take too long. Do you revel in cataclysmic forces? Is vindication best reflected in ruining all who thwart you? Perhaps you revere the destructive Daedric Prince Maroon's Dagon. Whatever the case, this ruddy-hued skin reflects your true nature. Deadlands Brand. So, another one of my favorites, I would say, along with like Crystal Frost and Dagon's Viscerant. Even though, you know, I really love them all, but if I had to pick some favorites. Okay, Decayed Zombie Skin. I think, yeah, I got this from a crate as well. Decayed Zombie. The skin condition no amount of Lilandril moisturizing lotion can cure. Pairs well with worm cult style armor. Really? Probably pairs well with the zombie personality, which I did not get. But I should get that next time it comes around. I wish they would come out with more personalities. Okay, Ebony Epidermis. This one's another one of my favorites. This one came around like a few years back, I want to say. Maybe a little bit more. It seems longer, but probably it's been just a little over a few years, maybe 4 years. And you can buy it for 1,200 crown points. And it was put in the store in the same place as here, as where the skins would be, and it was a temporary thing. I think it was only available for like a week or two, and it never came back again, and it was for the same amount of crowns as the Bloodforged. And I've been meaning to get it, and I just, you know, kept forgetting about it, you know, during that week, and then next thing you know, it was gone, and I couldn't get it anymore. A year went by, another year, and it just never came back. So I wrote to them and asked if they could still sell me this skin, okay, for crowns. And they did it. You know, it took about a week and a half for them to get back to me. And they said they can do it for a price. And it was for the same 1,200. So very nice of them to do that. I want to say a week or two later, I discovered that on the new crates, this was going to be a part of that, and they were going to sell it for 100 crown gems. So it's still fine. It still worked out, but it's amazing how when I asked for it a week later, they had already planned to put this back out in the crown crates as a possible reward, or to be purchased, you know, for crown gems for 100. But another one of my favorites. And I love the description as well. So this was a one, Mike. I think you were mistaking this Ebony Epidermis for Dagon's Viscerant. And as you can see, they're different. Okay. Different color. So... never trust an alchemist with a Daedric scroll. You might end up with skin that's the color of hardness of ebony. Unless you think that's a good idea, of course. So, I like that. This is also a very, very good one. I don't know if I can say it's one of my favorites. I wish it gave off like a glow, but I don't think it really does. Infernal Epidermis. This one... it was part of the Flame Atronach crates, and even though I didn't get it into crate, I got it for 400 gems. You know, you have a choice, you know, just like with the mounts. You can get anything that's in the crates for gems instead. So I paid 400 gems for this, and I would say maybe it is a bit overpriced. I would say no more than 200, but may as well just make it 100 like everything else. But this was before they started doing that and putting more and more skins in crates. Look like an ever-burning flame Atronach from Oblivion with the Infernal Epidermis. A smoking hot skin of fire, ash, and charcoal. So a very, very good skin. Maybe not one of my favorites, but like I said, you know, it's there really isn't a bad skin out there. I mean, maybe Arctic Rime skin is maybe one of the more weaker ones, but if you look at this and this one is, you're looking like a Frost Atronach, and this one here you're looking like a Flame Atronach. So I really like that. Fire and Ice. Meridian Purified. This is another one I earned. I forgot the name of that. Oh, here, Depths of Malatar. Okay, it was in the Depths of Malatar, and this was the other one. And again, my favorite, not only because I think it looks quite cool. It still keeps your regular skin, but you have a glow on your like your limbs and on your chest, and your eyes glow yellow. But it's also my personal favorite because I had to earn it as well, just like the Dagon's Viscerant, you know, same type of deal on Veteran. Those who betray their oaths to the Lady of Infinite Energies will be purged of their corruption, lustrated and purified so they can endure to fulfill their vows forever. Sayings of Valasha. So I like the skin a lot too, and again, another one of my favorites. Mind Shriven. This one, you can only buy it in a Crown store, and I think it was available in a pack, and you got a Mind Shriven horse along with it. Very cool one as well. I think some folks are saying they prefer this one over this one, the Soul Shriven, and this one's like a lot harder to get, but I'll get to that later. Mind Shriven. This costume gives the wearer the appearance of those tragic mortals whose will and mentality have been stolen by Malag Bal, right? This one is more paler. This one has kind of like a gray color to it, and something that this one has over the Soul Shriven is you have the glowing blue veins. You see that? So I really like this one. I guess you can consider this one to be one of my favorites as well. Opalescent Epidermis. This one I got from Crown Crate. Very cool one, and another one of my favorites as well. I just love how iridescent it is and how it shimmers. And amalgamation of colors. So very, very cool. Shimmer with a variety of hues, taking on the colors of the famed opals of Yakuda with the skin. Perfect for star-strewn celebrations in Sentinel and beyond. So really, really cool. Slag Town Diver, another one of the more newer ones that I got from the Tribunal event, and it was actually in one of the coffers. You know, a bunch of random things can appear, and I was lucky enough to get this one. Good one, but not one of my favorites, but still, you know, like I said, they're all good. Treasure rests beneath the oily waters in Clockwork City for those with the guts to plumb deeply into its vicious lubricants. Your valiant effort to dredge up valuable scraps gives your skin a slippery, many-hued sheen. So as you can see, yeah, it does have like a kind of dark iridescence to it. You can see that. So this is pretty cool. Okay, and finally we have the Soul Shriven one. This one, typically is collected, as you can see, a very rare reward from defeating the elite Daedric forces and their master in the darkest depths. I believe it's some kind of dungeon that you go through in the PvP area, Cyrodiil, and you fight some boss at the end, and after you kill him, you loot his body, and there is like a very small percentage, I want to say a 1 or 2% chance that a rune box of this skin, which is, you know, the skin will drop in the form of a rune box. It will drop for you. I didn't get it that way though. I got it one time in some event, and the ticket impresario was selling it for either 10 or 12 tickets. I can't remember. It was either 10 or 12 tickets, and that's how I bought it. So I didn't earn it. I bought it, but if I didn't tell that story, no one will ever know. But I'm not embarrassed to say how I get these things. Donning this costume gives the wearer the guise of one of the soul Shriven, Molagbal's slaves in his Oblivion Plains of Cold Harbor. Okay, and I still think this is a very, very cool one. Maybe not one of my favorites, but still absolutely great. And I do like how it has this white, chalky kind of tone to it. So it's like this one and this one that people say are like similar. As you can see, it's the same, just the color is different. If you look at where the cracks are, you see that? But this one here, the Mind Shriven, has the blue veins, you know, and of course a more gray tone. Well, this one is chalky, and I like it. But yeah, I'd say Mind Shriven is a little bit better, and is probably one of my favorites as well. And these are all the unearned ones, or the ones I haven't collected, which you have to earn. I did not earn them, because these are very hard to come by. You can see a little sample of them, what they look like, but it's not easy. There's no way for me to display them or to showcase it. Deadlands Scorcher. Now this is the one where your pet is going to morph into this skin, this Deadlands Scorcher. So I'm looking forward to getting that one. And that should be coming maybe within the next couple weeks, I think, whenever the Jester Festival is going to start and the Impresario is going to have it. Deadhorn Shaman, Dromathra, Fabrication Sheath. A lot of these, most of these, I don't think I have a chance to get them. Marshmist Pale Scale, Reanimated Vampiric Thrall, Sableman Beast, wow. Sanctified Silver, I really, really wish I could get this one. You look like Silver Surfer with this one, and what's great is tattoos can be overlaid on the skin. So you can see your tattoos while wearing the skin, so it's great. Whereas, remember I mentioned earlier, typically when you put on a skin, your tattoos are hidden, so they cannot be seen, but this is not one of them. This one, you can use tattoos in conjunction with the skin. I really wish I could get this. Acquired by defeating Saint Olms, Saint Lothus, and Saint Felms in the same fight in Veteran Asylum Sanctorium. I don't know. What does that mean in the same fight? Like I have to draw them together and fight them all at once? Seaborn Silver. Wow. Spider Kith. I think this one is hard as well. Yeah. That's a good one. This is Spider Kith, I think, is kind of like the equivalent of this one, Ebony Epidermis. See, sometimes they release skin for purchase that's easy to get, that is sort of like similar to like one that's a super hard one that maybe most people can't get. And for example, this is like the poor man's version. Ebony Epidermis is maybe like the poor man's version of Spider Kith. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think this is the one. Not that it's, when I say it's a poor man's version of the skin, not that it's bad, but as I do really love Ebony Epidermis, but I think this one still does look a little bit better, and it has like this pinkish kind of glow to it that Ebony Epidermis did not have. What I wish this one had was these veins here, some of these veins, like the pink, I wish they glowed like more, and add some, like these pink ones here, I wish they glowed, but they don't. Okay, we have Sunspire, Icefire. We have Void, Pathosis, and Zamaha's Shadow. Okay, so these are all the ones where you actually have to earn quite a lot, and these are the ones that I have. And the only ones that I actually earned was this one that I'm wearing now, Dagon's Viscerant, and Meridian Purified. Everything else I either bought with gems, or bought with crowns, or got lucky in crates. So that concludes my skin showcase. Next time I'll maybe do a pets one and a mount one. And you can see it again in the character select screen, and I guess I just want to show you how it kind of changed when you zoom in. It does it from, like, it zooms in, I think, like from the left, versus just kind of zooming in straight on. You know, the camera just kind of comes from the left, I think. See? How it's kind of zooming in at a slight angle, and I like that. More details in the face. And that's a crown, that's an accessory I'm wearing, along with the nose ring and the right here, and the earring thing. Those are little accessories. So again, that is it. Hope you all enjoyed, and see ya.